Hello and welcome to the Weekly Rewind presented by Attractions Magazine. I'm your host, Theron White, and this week we are going from Monday, July 17th to Sunday, July 23rd. Starting on Monday, nice and early, we were at the Wilderness Lodge as we prepared for the DVC Copper Creek Villa and Cabins grand opening. During the grand opening, we got to check out some of the rooms, whether it be a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3, the amazing grand villa, or one of the cabins. And after we were done touring the cabins and the villas and all the different rooms and everything like that, we got to go see the official grand opening where Mickey Mouse came out and he had a full steam engine outfit. It was really awesome. We had some of the Disney ambassadors there and other people from throughout the resort, whether it be for Disney Vacation Club or actually part of Wilderness Lodge. We had the awesome grand opening. It was great to see the smoke and the steam and everything come off, and just an awesome start to an amazing DVC resort. If you are a Disney Vacation Club member, I highly recommend looking into it. If you're not, definitely look into these rooms. They're going to be definitely on the high end for price, but they are absolutely high quality and an awesome place to stay on your vacation. Now, while all of that was happening over in Disney World, over in Disneyland, they were prepared to celebrate the 62nd birthday of the original Walt Disney Park. Now, here's going to be a photo that we see the band and a mini parade coming off to kick the anniversary moment off. And then afterwards, 62 different Disney characters get right by the train station as they celebrated the official anniversary. And later on that day, we got our spot in Disneyland waiting for the premiere of the updated Fantasmic show. Now you can see the full video online. I was able to watch a lot of it and I really enjoyed it. I've only ever seen the version here in Disney World, so a lot of the scenes were a little bit different for me than what I would expect anyway. But the effects look great. All the updates they did seem really awesome, so definitely make sure to watch it yourself and see what you think about it. Moving on to Tuesday, we posted the full Disney Parks and Resorts presentation that came from the D23 Expo. Now, obviously, you know, a million things came from this, whether it be Tron, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, expansion to Disneyland and Disney World, the Star Wars Hotel, the Riviera Hotel, the Iron Man Hotel, all the tons of everything that they were adding. Obviously, we're going to have all that on there, and you can watch the entire video if you want to go and see for yourself every single thing that was done and kind of the visuals that they talked about it, so you can kind of link up what we've been saying and what you've heard to kind of exactly what the Disney executives said themselves. So definitely go check that out on our YouTube channel. Now on Wednesday, we talked about all the new merchandise that we have representing all your favorite attraction shows, vlogs, and more. If you go on the website now, I believe every single vlog is represented. If it's not, it will be done very, very soon. We all will talk about a little bit later how Early Night Live is actually doing something special with their merchandise, but you can actually see every single one's going to be available. I highly recommend by the end of tonight, you will no longer be available for our $14 price. You can still get all the shirts, but why pay $20 when you could get it for $14? Definitely recommend that. I think you will totally enjoy everything. Any kind of vlog you want or other special Disney shirts like fun quotes and sayings. There is plenty for everyone to enjoy, and I highly recommend going and checking those out, especially before the sale ends. Then, on Thursday, we looked at the new Uber-style service called Minivans over at Walt Disney World. Now, my girlfriend Cynthia and I were able to go and check out this service. We went to Disney's Beach Club Resort and took it there to Disney Springs and then back as kind of like a test to see how long it would take, where exactly you have to wait for the minivans, how they're on the inside and everything like that. I can say I am very, very happy with this service. For $20, it is a great deal. You can actually check out on attractionsmagazine.com and kind of compare how we saw what it would be like to do Uber or Uber XL or take a larger size Lyft or the regular Lyft, taxi service, all that kinds. So when it's looking at vehicles that are the same size and same quality, Disney's is basically comparable exactly to Lyft and Uber. Obviously, Lyft and Uber are going to be a lot cheaper if you want to take a lesser end car with less seating. But if you're going comparison, they're all about generally the same. And the advantages being that Disney has an official Disney cast member there. So it's not that I'm saying Uber and Lyft and taxis aren't safe, but a lot of people trust the Disney name a lot more, as well as the Disney people are going to know all the information you could possibly need to know about the parks and be able to drop you off in VIP locations like right at the bus stop at the Magic Kingdom instead of the TTC. So I can see this definitely being popular, especially after fireworks for one of the parks and you just want to escape. Instead of waiting for free for a bus, not that anything's wrong with waiting with one of the buses, but if you just want to get home immediately, have your own private vehicle, $20, you got in the minivan, it drops you right off at your hotel and you're ready to go. Now, continuing on Thursday, we get this tweet from Len Testa, where she is talking about how Universal is surveying guests about the Disney Star Wars hotel announcement. Now, people have for a long time wanted a Wizarding World hotel. We've heard rumors, but like very small rumors, as in they'd like to, but it's not actually in the works that we know of, at least that I know of. And it seems that maybe Universal is getting interested in this. Maybe it's something that they saw that Disney could do, and they saw the massive happy responses that people really want this, and they really would be willing to pay more money for this kind of incredible immersive experience. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see what Universal becomes of this, if this might be a while, or if maybe they're just testing it just to see how people actually think, and you don't just get all those happy responses because at D23 people love anything you say. I don't know as of right now, but I can tell you I am so going to that Star Wars hotel. I don't care what it costs. I don't care what I have to wait or what I have to do. I'm going. And I know a lot of Harry Potter fans would feel the exact same way for a Wizarding World hotel. Now, to end Thursday, I'm going to talk about some early night live merchandise. Now, I talked about the other shirts and everything that was offered on the Attractions magazine like TeePublic web store. But the early night live, if you watch the show this week, you were able to see that they were doing a special thing where if you buy enough of their shirts by the end of that night, that Thursday, they were going to offer a special exclusive shirt next week. So here is kind of a look at those two shirts. If you have the opportunity to buy them, go ahead and get them if you haven't already. I definitely think they're awesome. If you're fans, it's got the like the logo itself really big, so you can totally show off your early night live pride. Or it's got a really cool one that Brittany helped design that's got a clock on it, and it shows at 6 o'clock as like hashtag ENL for early night live. So that's really cool. Make sure if you'd like to get one of these shirts, definitely get them again before that $14 sale window is over, and keep an eye out for maybe some exclusive shirts coming next week. Now on Friday, we showcased an article that Star Wars fans should be very excited about. Turns out that you'll be able to see Star Wars A New Hope in concert if you're here in Orlando or anywhere around the surrounding area, as it is coming to the Dr. Phillips Center. Being able to watch scenes from the movie with live orchestra playing directly in front of you, I'm sure it's going to make the movie way more epic than it's ever been before. If I'm able to, I definitely would like to go to this. I'm super excited. It seems like such an awesome opportunity for big Star Wars fans to be able to see the original and hear the original music just as incredible as it could possibly be. So if you're a Star Wars fan, you have the opportunity to go to this, I highly recommend it. Also on Friday, we saw that Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe is now available for mobile ordering. If you haven't done mobile ordering before, you started in Pandora at the Satuli Canteen, and it's been slowly moving to different parks and different locations. So easy. You just put your credit card into the My Disney Experience app. You're able to pick your entire meal, pick your sides, say what you do and do not want, have everything completely ready. And when you get close enough to the restaurant or quick service location, you just hit order now or I'm here, something like that, and they'll start making your order. The longest I've ever waited was 6 minutes in Pandora, and that was even on like opening day. So for an opening day crowd, it only took 6 minutes. You can see why it is such a great advantage to do mobile ordering. I highly recommend it. I haven't tried it yet at Cosmic Rays, but I definitely will in the near future. On to Saturday, we went over to Universal Studios Orlando, where we can see the current facade of the Fast and Furious Supercharged ride. Now, that is going to be coming in spring 2018, and it's going to be Universal's big thing of the year. It's going to be a couple of months before Toy Story Land opens over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, so it'll be interesting to see how these two different things come around to these different parks. I'm sure the Fast and Furious is going to be a major update. If you see the show building, this just shows a tiny bit of it. The show building itself is massive, so I definitely expect a lot from this ride. I've been heard it's going to be like a simulator racing style. We don't know exactly yet, but I know Fast and Furious fans are going to be really excited about this, so it'll be definitely interesting to see how Universal pulls this off. Over at Disney Springs, Christmas in July is in full swing, as you can go over and meet Santa Claus, get some special merchandise, see some special decorations, special drinks, a bunch of stuff like that. It's really fun to just see that people are celebrating Christmas like this in the middle of July, and Disney Springs is really seeming to get into it. Now we will talk a little bit more about the updated Fantasmic at Disneyland. We just thought this was a really cool picture to check out because you can see the old hag projected on water, and directly through the wart in her nose you can see her again herself. So I just thought you'd really like to see that great photo that was able to be captured. And this part is for you, Cynthia. The new Rapunzel section at the Fantasmic in Disneyland, definitely amazing. Really cool to see Rapunzel and Flynn being part of the show, and I love the LEDs that go on the side of the boats. I think they look so incredible every time they do that. That's like one of my favorite parts of the one actually here in Orlando. So it's great to see they added some new music, and it seems like a big hit. And lastly for Saturday, we look at this video about Jake the Droid as he roamed around the Disney Parks and Resorts Pavilion at D23 Expo. Now, we are pretty sure that Jake the Droid is the first prototype, or one of the first prototypes at least, that's been fully working, that is going to be showcased to kind of show off what Star Wars Land is going to be like. Now, we've been told that there's going to be a bunch of these autonomous droids that can basically go around the land with no character performer, no one to follow them or really take care of them. They just kind of know what they're doing. They know where they can go, and they're going to be fully interactive. They can go over to things using like QR codes or RFID, and they'll be able to make stuff interact inside the land all by themselves. Just another way to make that Star Wars Land, the Galaxy's Edge expansion, even more realistic. And if they can pull off a bunch of robots and stuff like this inside the park, it's just going to completely sell the immersion. Lastly, we move on to Sunday, where we get this photo from BioReconstruct as he was looking down over the site of Disney's new Riviera Resort. It's going to be part of the Disney Vacation Club and be connected to Disney's new gondola service. So I definitely think this is going to be a great addition. DVC members should get very excited. You can see how close the proximity is to Epcot, and along with the gondolas, it's going to get you quick service to a lot of the resorts right here in Walt Disney World. And that is it for this episode of The Weekly Rewind, presented by Attractions Magazine. Now, I had 2 birthday requests last week, so happy birthday, Connor, and happy birthday, Cole, as well. Congratulations to you both. My question for you this week, with all the new t-shirts we're offering, what is your favorite t-shirt you want to get? Have you gotten one already? Are you going to get one? We have all the vlogs. We have some funny t-shirts. We have some ones quoting Disney, quoting Universal, stuff like that on our website. Go and check it out. I'm going to link it below and here on the screen. I want to know, what are you most excited about for the t-shirts, and which one would you like to get first? Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have an amazing week.